Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. In today's video, I just picked up the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I got the shade Fair 150C. Here is the packaging right here. And I just picked it up at my local Ulta. I've actually been on the hunt for this the last couple of weeks, and I finally came across it. Here is the inside. And oh, it comes with a little thingy in the bottom. I wasn't sure if it was gonna come with a little sponge in the bottom or not. Okay, this is my plan. So I'm gonna do a wear test today. I do wanna pair it with the new foundation that I got. So this is like drugstore foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay Active Wear, and then I also got the Superstay Active Wear Concealer. So I am going to be pairing that up with this on one half of my face, and then on the other half of my face I plan on just wearing the powder alone, and then we will do the wear test, go from there, and see how I like it. So let's give you some features and benefits of the new e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. So it runs $11, and the powder foundation is primer infused. It's a pressed powder foundation that delivers buildable coverage and an airbrushed finish. So long wear, buildable, medium to full coverage, natural to semi-matte finish, supposed to create like that airbrushed look, shine-free, even complexion, great for all skin types and even those with oily control skin concerns. Let's go ahead and let's get started. I know it says it's primer infused, but I've had my skincare on since this morning, which was a couple of hours ago. And I'm gonna do just a pinch of primer, and then we will get into applying the foundation. So I'm gonna put on just a little pea size of the Tatcha Silken Pore Perfecting Sunscreen Primer. I love this stuff. It's really nice. I've gone through quite a bit. And I like it because, well, specifically speaking for today, you know, when Aunt Flo's on her visit, my skin gets really textured. So we're just gonna put a little bit of this in the areas that my pores are kind of coming through a little bit today. So I have a funny story to tell you guys. I'm fairly new to TikTok, okay, but I know that I have posted a couple of videos, and I'll give you a little bit of funny story time. I thought I was filming a TikTok of this, which was a wear test that I had done the other day, and I literally had it on. I was like a trooper. Like, I had it on from the moment. Basically, after I took a shower, when I woke up in the morning, I wore it to work the whole day, and I literally didn't take it off until the moment I was ready to go to bed. I had it on, no joke, for probably like 20 hours, and I was so impressed with this product. It lasted literally all day long, and it looked like, by the end of the day, obviously, it looked like it was starting to come off like normal, but I was like highly impressed with the wearability and the longevity of this. So I personally really enjoyed wearing this, and I do tend to gravitate towards more of a natural finish, something that has definitely a long wear aspect to it. And I was really impressed. So funny part of that is that when I was doing my TikTok, I've never really done TikToks where I'm actually like recording myself with my phone. All of my TikToks are through the camera that I'm filming on at the moment. I always just edit my videos like normal through my computer with Final Cut Pro. So the other day I was like feeling frisky, and I was like, let's try to do it on my phone, and I failed miserably. So I will try that again another day, but let's go ahead and just do the wear test on a normal film day. Enough with the TikTok talk. I'm gonna do the foundation on, like I said, one half of my face. All right. The color of this, it's like perfect. I really, really love it. And at first, it kind of feels like a little bit like makeup-y looking, but as it sits on the skin throughout the day, it looks so pretty. So I think my plan is I'm just gonna wear this for about 8 hours. Right now it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And usually I go to bed like around 11 p.m. I'll probably come back like right before I get ready for bed, maybe like around 10:30. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so like between 10 and 10:30, I'll come back and show you guys what's going on. There you go. That is one side with my liquid foundation. I am going to put my concealer on. I'll do it on both sides actually. Now, since the e.l.f. Camo powder, it's a powder, I would like to do my concealer first. So I'm gonna go in with my Superstay concealer. I find that with this, you have to go back a little quickly. You can't let it sit on the skin for too long. I mean, you definitely have more playtime than I feel like I did with the Jaclyn Hill concealer. And it is like a thinner fluid, which is really nice that it's not kind of like a heavier textured type of concealer. All right, we're gonna go in on the other side. I typically like to use my concealers as like my eyeshadow base. So I'm gonna use the little sponge that comes inside here. I'm just gonna press right into that. Get a good amount of that on there. Okay, here goes nothing. Ooh. I don't know if you guys just saw how that like melted into my skin. That was kind of cool. Oh, I'm happy with this color. I was kind of worried because they didn't actually have all of the shades. I was like, I'm just gonna get this one, see how it goes. I usually like to purchase like neutral shades, and this is a cool tone, but it's actually working, so I like it. Seems to work really good. Like you can swipe it and then I feel like you have to go back and sort of like press it in, especially if you want to help with like texture. You kind of just like push it into the texture of the skin. So I'm trying not to cover the concealer because I feel like the concealer has a really pretty texture when it dries on its own. Looks good so far. So now I would actually like to use a fluffy brush to apply the powder foundation on top of my liquid foundation. I'm gonna dip into that and just lightly buff it on. What's nice is it doesn't feel heavy. You know when you do like a liquid foundation that is more of a fuller coverage and then you kind of go in with a little bit more of a fuller coverage type of like pressed powder? I don't get that like weird, like super heavy, like cakey feeling from it. Wow, my skin looks really pretty. Okay. I am going to go and finish up some of my makeup. I'm gonna do just like a powdered bronzer, a powdered blush. I'm gonna do my brows and just like a little bit of mascara and eyeshadow, and then I'll be right back, and then we will jump into the wear test. Voila, my makeup is done. Okay, so I wanted to do this on camera. I figured what the heck. I got this the other day. It was actually a free gift with my purchase of the Colourpop Pretty Fresh pressed face powder. So this is the Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. Just wanted to spray a little bit, just to kind of give me a little something. Right off of the bat, I notice, well, I have a tendency to raise my eyebrow, but when I was doing my brows and like the rest of my eye makeup and everything else, this is the side that has the liquid foundation underneath it. It definitely started creasing just from kind of like raising my eyebrow a little bit. And this side, haven't really noticed a lot of creasing, so we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I do have like some smile creases, like smile lines, and of course like the line that goes across my forehead just from making expressions and aging. So we will see how the rest of the day goes. I do have quite a lot that I need to accomplish today. I'm also gonna list in my description box below the rest of the makeup that I put on my face so you guys know what I used as layering on top of the e.l.f. powder foundation. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to chat about, but I will check back in right before I'm gonna go to bed, kind of give you guys an idea of what this will look like. And I also do have to film another video as well, so I am going to film that and kind of see how this does with the test of time. I will see you guys back here between 10 and 10:30. Give it a solid 8-hour wear, and I will see you guys then. Bye. Okay, so I am checking back in. I don't know if you guys can see this. Ooh, it is 10 o'clock, 10:10 at night, and I've had this on for over 8 hours now, and let me see if I can get a little bit closer to you so you can see what's going on. I'm gonna, because I have my camera at kind of an angle, so you can see sort of like what's going on with the makeup. It's come off of my chin. My forehead, it's pretty creasy, so definitely has sat in my fine lines, and for the most part, like, it's kind of gone here as well, over here too, but at like 6:30, I felt like I noticed that the powder wasn't like melting into my skin the way that I had anticipated it to do. And like I said, like around 6:30, I noticed that like my skin actually looked like more like I had applied more powder to it. It was kind of a strange thing that had happened. But I mean, my face still looks, it has like a little bit of like a glow to it. It's just, when it comes to powder foundations, for me personally, I have a hard time with them because they sit in all of my fine lines and they kind of accentuate a lot of my pores that I have as the day goes on. Even though I did put on the Tatcha, the like silkening like pore, the silkening pore primer slash like SPF. And yeah, I liked it for the first like 4 hours. The first 4 hours, it was pretty good. And then I would say for the 4 hours after that, it just like progressively started to look different. Like every 30 to 60 minutes, it just kind of started to have like different stages that the powder was going through. So I feel like that's pretty normal for a powder. I didn't touch up at all. I didn't really want to touch up just because I really wanted to give it a chance to kind of like shine and show like its true colors and like what it was going to do over the span of those full 8 hours. So this is not a product that I find myself not recommending to somebody else. Like, I think it's a really nice powder. I have no complaints. I love the color. The color didn't really change. It didn't oxidize while it was on, so I am very impressed with that. And the way that it smoothed onto my skin from the get-go was really nice as well. So just wanted to show you guys basically what it looked like at the end of the day, and it has a normal wearability, to be really honest with you. It is a long wearing powder, and it's held in there. You know, my blush and my bronzer and my highlighter are still pretty much intact as a layer on top of the powder. So this side was the side that had the foundation on it and the powder and concealer and all of that. And then this side was just the concealer and the powder, and they don't really look that different, to be honest with you. So it did not change the way that I felt about the liquid foundation or the concealer after adding the powder on top of it. I still really love the foundation, the Maybelline foundation. It's just that earlier today, it creased up super fast. So that was the only thing that I really noticed is that it just kind of accentuated, for me, my creasing and my fine lines a little bit more than normal. I do recommend it. I liked it. It is something that I'm going to continue using, and I think I would probably prefer to use it on its own with a really nice like smoothing primer underneath it, as opposed to using it with a foundation. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys watching my video, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.